So, on the subject of potential fights, we can close out here with this. December of 2014, CM Punk was signed as a UFC fighter. He's not fought yet. He's getting up there in age. He's 37 years old. He's never fought in mixed martial arts. He's still signed with the UFC. He's done a great job promoting the UFC and doing all that stuff. He's not fought. Will we ever see Punk fight? Is it getting to the point where it's like, this is a little weird? I know Mickey Gall sent out a tweet. The kid who was found on the UFC looking for a fight series out of Philly and Jersey. He was the guy who was supposed to get him, and that fight was supposed to happen, and Punk got hurt again. And now you're looking at, this is going on close to almost 2 years. I mean, he's a year and a half in. Like, will we see Punk fight? Do you think he will fight?
Honestly, no.
You don't think he'll ever fight?
No. I mean, I just... And if it is, I mean, again, we just say he's 30, what did you say, 38?
37.
37, okay. What fight do you get? Well, and then what do you do? I mean, at this point, I mean, I guess he's going to have to fight at least once.
He has to.
But I guess my thing is, like, it's not going to be like a career fight. It's going to be, I mean, right now, honestly, you put him in there maybe with a name just so you can get a good draw on a fight and call it a day. Because
the thing is, like, what event is he going to fight at? Like, this is Mickey Gall said summer. The perfect opportunity, of course, would be Saturday, July 23rd in Chicago.
Is he still fighting Mickey Gall?
I think that's the fight.
How many fights does he have in him?
I don't know. Like, these are all great questions that we don't know the answer to. And Punk is an incredible showman. I mean, he was a great professional wrestler. He's got a terrific personality. I mean, he's all over all hockey Twitter, and he's writing comics for Marvel and doing all this great stuff, and that's great, dude. But you gotta fight. Like, we want to know. Like, if you're not gonna fight, just tell us. It's cool. It's cool. It just didn't work out. It's fine. But man, this is gonna happen eventually, because the buzz from Punk is completely simmered. Now, the card that makes sense is Saturday, July 23rd on Fox. Holly Holm, Valentina Shevchenko are headlining in the United Center in Chicago, the land of CM Punk. But we haven't heard anything about that. Like, we haven't heard anything about.
Do you want him fighting it? I mean, I guess ticket-wise, yes, but if he gets beaten in his hometown,
oof, man. On that card, Rumble Johnson, Glover Teixeira, Edson Barbosa, and Gil Melendez. So those are three pretty big fights already.
Yeah.
And you would assume that you would want the Punk fight to be a big deal. And then,
is he even training yet? Because
I think he still is training because he suffered a shoulder injury.
No, I thought it was a back, wasn't it?
Well, the shoulder injury was the first one, and then the back injury was more recent. And then 201 is Lawler Woodley in Atlanta. That fight card right now has the Demetrius Johnson and Wilson Heiss flyweight fight, because they've literally run out of people for Mighty Mouse to fight at this point. And then you're looking at September 3rd, Hamburg, Germany, Arlovsky Barnett, and then Cleveland, which is Miocic Overeem. So where is that going to happen? It's not going to be in August because there's no fight card in August. Is it going to be all the way in September? The fight night card in Germany has Ryan Bader and Ilir Latifi on it, and Miocic Overeem is co-headlined by Verdum and Rothwell. So where exactly does he fit in? Is it just you throw him on the Chicago card? But he's got to win. You don't want to lose in your hometown.
Yeah, I mean,
this is a legit question to ask, and we should continue to keep asking it, because I don't know when this is going to actually happen.
And it doesn't look like it's going to happen. I mean, unless they throw him on one of those, as you said. So,
yeah, we'll see. Like, We say that sometimes just because we don't we're excited to see what happens and we don't know what's going to go on. I legitimately have no idea. And that's not good for a guy who you wanted to consider a major draw and somebody who get a lot of mainstream eyes in the sport, and the guy hasn't fought in a year and a half. I remember writing an article in the infancy of this site about potential CM Punk opponents in July of last year. And we still have not even gotten, like they say Mickey Gall is going to be the guy, but we don't know that for a fact.
You know what the sad part about this whole thing is?
What?
I think there may be a better chance of us seeing him in a WWE ring than a UFC octagon.
It's not the craziest thing in the world. Everyone goes back, right?
Especially when you make that kind of money. Imagine him showing up. I'm just saying, I mean, I just think at this point, it's rack it up to a loss or something. I mean, you've had almost, 18 months?
Yeah, he's been a great ambassador for the sport.
No, he's been great. I mean, he's doing his thing. He's, I'm not taking anything away from him, but I just think at this point, I mean, what if you beat Mickey Gall? Great. So what? Now you don't fight again for another 6 to 8 months? You're going to be 38?
Yeah, what about if he gets hurt?
I mean,
it's just so many things. I wish we could have ended the podcast on a positive note, but this is a question that's been bothering me for a while. Maybe we can get some outside help on it. Maybe we'll kind of start to dig deep a little bit on this. But man, I want to see the dude fight. But
I mean, we say we want to see him fight, but what if he doesn't look good? I mean, I just there's a reason we haven't seen him fight yet. And you can say it's injury, you can say whatever, but there's a reason we haven't seen him fight yet.